Hey guys, it's Isaac down here at All-in-One Auto Detail Shop in Greenwood, Indiana. And today we have a very special video for you. We are getting rid of some scratches. Everybody always gets scratches on their car, whether it's from running up against a mailbox, a garbage can, a shopping cart, whatever it may be, but we all have scratches, and this is how you get rid of them. Let's get right into it. Today we have this 2025 Chevy Equinox, and we have a couple scratches right here on this front fender. So we got a couple long ones right here, a couple little shorter ones. I won't even need to do any wet sanding on this. They're pretty surface level, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of compounding and a little bit of polishing to finish it off. So let's get right to it. If you guys are wondering what I'm gonna be using in this video, I am going to be using three things. I have a dual action orbital polisher here, so it spins and gyrates at the same time. So we're generating more heat, more friction, and correcting better. And we are also gonna be using Optimum Hyper Polish right here. And we got Sonax Ultimate Cut. This is our compound. So first what we're gonna try is we're gonna try the polish, see if that gets out the scratches, and if not, we're gonna change to the compound, get a little bit more grit, and get out the deeper scratches. So we're gonna do that now. Boom, so this is gonna be super easy. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray one spray of polish onto my pad here. This is an orange pad. It's kind of like a medium cut polishing and compounding pad, but super easy. Just gonna get one spray of polish on here. Put this down, put it away, and get right to it. I don't need to add any lubrication. My pad already has a little bit of water-based cleaner in here, so it keeps everything lubricated so I'm not scuffing anything, I'm actually correcting. So it's gonna be super easy. Just put my polish on here and get right to it. I'm using mine on 5 speed right now, so it's not quite the highest, but it's nowhere near the bottom. So we wanna generate heat with speed and friction in order to correct these scratches. So let's get right to it. All right, and as I was doing that, I was applying about medium pressure. I'm not pushing, but I'm also not just letting the pad do it itself. I'm putting a little bit of pressure into it to make sure that I get this polish really into that paint to help correct this. I'm gonna grab a wax rag right now, something that has never been used to clean anything dirty, no kind of rocks, grass, anything embedded in the rag, so that as I'm wiping off this car, I'm not gonna scratch it even more. So I'm gonna go grab my wax rag right now and then wipe off this polish and see what we are left with. All right, and here's my wax rag. I'm gonna take it across this panel, everything that I just did, and we're gonna grab a nice bright flashlight now and check out to see if we got out everything. Just looking at it with our bare eyes right now, it looks like everything's completely gone. Like I said, this was very surface level scratches, but just to make sure, we're gonna grab a flashlight and put it on here to make sure before it leaves our shop, it's in the best condition possible that we can make it. And this is my light I'm gonna be using. This is a flashlight from Nex LED. It has a bunch of different modes on it. You can make it brighter, you can make it dimmer, you can even change the color of the light because some different colors of light shows up different things on different colors of paint. So that's why we have something like this, is that we can make sure that we get everything as good as possible. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put this light up and I'm gonna follow this reflection of the light bulb across the whole thing with my eyes, making sure that there's nothing left behind. And for the heck of it, I'm also going to be changing the light color on here to make sure that I got everything. And I can actually still see a little tiny scratch here. It might be super hard for the camera to pick up, but what that tells me is there's still a little bit of work to do. So I'm just seeing it right here. It goes about from the edge of the panel to right here. So I'm gonna hit that area with a compound now. And then I'm gonna come back with polish and polish out those compounding marks. So it's gonna be the same process as before. I'm gonna put the compound on my pad, do a couple passes on here, putting about medium pressure, come back with polish and do the same thing, and these scratches should be gone. So I've got my Sonax Ultimate Cut right here. I'm gonna put a couple dabs on my pad. Not a lot, because there's not a lot to do, but just enough so that I can get the whole square area covered. So same process as before, I actually switched my pad to a deeper compounding pad. So this is a purple microfiber pad. So you see all these little threads, they're gonna help that paint get corrected a little bit better, because you're gonna generate a little bit more heat with this, and as we all know, friction and heat is what causes correction in paint. So let's get right to it. I got the compound on here. I'm gonna look for that spot again that I need to hit and focus on. And it's gonna be right here. This time for this compounder, I'm actually gonna bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna be using it on speed 4, just because compounding does a lot more correction than polishing, so I don't need it to be quite as fast. So let's get straight to it. I'm gonna spread out this compound a little bit, and let's do it. So it's super important as you're doing polishing or compounding to make sure that your pad is always spinning. If it's not spinning, it's not generating heat, it's not generating friction. So if I have it off to the side, like this, you can see it's not really spinning that much. I want it to be as flat as possible so that it spins and it's generating that heat. So with that being done, I'm gonna grab my wax rag right here, wipe off this compound, and check right along this body line is right where it was. Right about here, it looks to me like that scratch is completely gone. Now we have got the scratch out, everything's gone. Now we just have to polish out these compounding marks and it will be good to go. All right, and now we got back my polishing pad and my polish on here. Let's just go ahead and do this once again. Medium pressure, I'm gonna bump the speed up to 5 again and just go for it. And boom, now I'm gonna wipe off this polish, make sure I get everything super clean. As you can see, this is a super easy process. We were able to make this panel look stupendous in only about 5 minutes. It doesn't take a lot of work, it just takes some knowledge, okay? And luckily, now you have the knowledge to do this yourself at home, or you know what we do at a professional detailing shop to get it done. And if there's anything on your car that you have a question about, make sure to leave a comment and we will be sure to help you out. And we will see you in the next one.